Days of you sitting around not pouring into yourself and only getting dressed and doing your hair when you have somewhere to be are over. The new version of you, the reinvented version of you, looks and feels good every day because her soul is fed every day. Hi everyone, welcome to Nurturing Her. I'm Major Key, and today I want to talk about the simple yet effective ways you can reinvent yourself and change your life starting today. I know these tips will work for you because these are the things that I've done to reinvent myself in under a year. A little background on me. Last September, I was reminded of how bad I fell off. I wasn't taking care of myself. I was people pleasing out the ass. I felt stuck, like I had no idea who I was. And on top of all of that, some fuck shit happened with a guy. I realized the love I had for myself was MIA. Like, girl, where did you go? But needless to say, I felt stuck for a little while, and I knew it was up to me to make a change, and I did. So now I'm sharing everything I did to reinvent myself in under a year, so you can too. As always, here are the chapters for the video. But before we get into that, I'm gonna give you a couple seconds to subscribe. Done? Okay, cool. You're gonna love it here. All right, the first thing you need to do is limit your media use. I'm talking about social media, the news, and reality TV, because it's not actually reality. We all know by now that social media is not real life. It's a highlight reel, and that's why it's the first one on my list. In order to reinvent yourself, you have to turn inward, and you have to limit external distractions. Focus on your own journey instead of letting outside influences tell you who you are, how you think, and what you do. Plus, you're wasting valuable time scrolling. That time can be better spent on self-reflection, goal setting, and making your dreams your reality. By limiting your social media use, you can reduce all the BS and focus more on your journey of self-reinvention and self-discovery. The second thing you need to do in order to reinvent yourself and change your life is strengthen your self-love foundation. Like I mentioned before, I was in a fucked up situation with a guy. I was a people pleaser, and I felt lost. And because of all that, I learned I had to focus on a few different things, like saying no, putting myself first, and improving my self-image. The truth is, when you lack self-love, it's really hard to reinvent yourself. You can't do it without strengthening your foundation. For example, when you lack self-love, you care about how other people see you and not how you see yourself. Or you might not know how to focus on yourself and set boundaries so that you can achieve your goals. But no worries though. I will be sharing tips and exercises for you to strengthen your self-love foundation. The next and third thing you need to do to reinvent yourself and change your life is add self-care to your day. This piggybacks off of strengthening your self-love foundation, but with a little twist. This is more so how you treat and show up for yourself on a daily. As you get deeper and deeper to reinventing yourself, you're gonna need to find a balance between working hard to become a new version of yourself and carving out time for rest and relaxation. Adding self-care to your day-to-day looks like making sure you set time aside for things that support your physical, mental, and emotional well-being, which can be as simple as moving your body, making sure you're eating right, and brushing your hair every day. Days of you sitting around not pouring into yourself and only getting dressed and doing your hair when you have somewhere to be are over. The new version of you, the reinvented version of you, looks and feels good every day because her soul is fed every day. The next thing you need to do to reinvent and change your life is align with the truest version of yourself. This looks like getting to know yourself and releasing and letting go everything that does not serve you. To reinvent yourself, you have to realize the new cannot come in without removing the old first. Old habits, patterns, behaviors, and beliefs gotta go. And you figure out what needs to go by getting to know yourself. You'll be able to see what limiting beliefs are holding you back, what your values and goals are, what your strengths and weaknesses are, and where there's room for improvement. You have to know who you are to make any kind of changes. I can remember how hard this was to know where to start. That's why there will absolutely be an in-depth video on how to do this in the mini-series on this. But I'll talk more about the series that this is going to become at the end of the video. The next thing you need to do to reinvent and change your life is expand your knowledge. There is so much inspiration out there. Different women telling their stories, setbacks, ways that you can avoid what they've done, offering strategies and new perspectives to help you on your self-reinvention journey. Take advantage of that information and don't be afraid to learn as much as you can. On my journey, there were at least 4 books that I read and some podcasts that I listened to that helped me reinvent myself. And there are some YouTubers on here that have literal gold on their page, and I cannot wait to share, because I will not be gatekeeping how you can expand your knowledge. The next and final thing you need to do to reinvent yourself and change your life is connect with your dream and goals. Knowing this is an essential part in your reinvention journey because it provides you with clarity, purpose, and direction. In order to reinvent yourself, you have to have a clear vision of what it is you want so you can make decisions that are aligned with your values and your aspirations. Plus, knowing what you truly want will help you identify areas that you need to improve. Make the changes. If you put your head down for 6 months and commit to limiting your social media use, commit to doing the inner work to love yourself, commit to new self-care habits, commit to getting to know yourself, commit to expanding your knowledge, and commit to connecting with your dreams and goals, you cannot lose. You will be a new and improved version of yourself. I hope you enjoyed this video and feel confident in your ability to reinvent yourself. I'd love to continue the conversation down below, so comment what resonated with you and how you plan to reinvent yourself moving forward. Also, this is the first video in this mini-series. Every chapter I have an in-depth video to it. So as a reminder, here are the chapters. The next video will be all about how to stop allowing social media to be your biggest distraction in your self-reinvention journey. Make sure you subscribe and turn on that bell because you don't want to miss these tips. See you in the next one. The first thing you need to do is limit your media use. I'm talking about social media, the news, and reality TV. We all know by now that social media is not real life. It's a highlight reel, and that's why it's the first one on my list. In order to reinvent yourself, you have to turn